In 2010, 3 shipbuilding projects from England, Belgium and France and the Flemish Employment Service, VDAB, signed an agreement to participate in the InterEdge H2C's programme H2C. This partnership project had 3 main objectives: to celebrate the maritime history of these 3 regions, to use the learning of shipbuilding techniques to realise social inclusion, and to promote tourism in these now economically deprived areas.
We are in Gravelines and here at the Jean Bar. Well, I guess you can see it's quite a magnificent project. I mean, you only just have to look at the stern piece they put up here. They put that up on the 4th of July, the big event attended by all the press and VIPs.
It's our first steering committee, and I've learned we have a lot to do, but it's a great challenge, and I think we succeed.
My name is Daniel De Vos, and I am the secretary of the Tourville Association. And I am in front of the boat we are building now. And it is, the name is Jean Bar, as it is a vessel of the 17th century, like the time of King Side. And Jean Bar was a big corsair at this time for France. You have laid the keel in December 2002. We need now 15 years to finish the boat.
But you can just see the length and the size of the Jean Bar when it's going to be completed. It's a magnificent project, and real pleasure to be associated with them. The construction is very similar to what the Medway Queen is doing. We haven't got a keel as such, but we have a small keel. And then we have frames, as they have, and then we're going to put a skin on the side of our ship. Ours is in riveted steel, theirs is in wood and with huge big nails, and the new Belgica, which we'll look at later, is a composite. So we've got a perfect set of 3 ships showing the progression of shipbuilding techniques.
The new Belgica project is more than a boat alone. It's about a famous page of history. The Belgian pioneer Adrien de Gerlache discovered the Antarctic for the first time in the human history. An expedition went to the Antarctica and remained there for a winter. It never happened before. So it's a great historic fact, and that's why we say by rebuilding this vessel we pay honor to the great discoverer and Adrien de Gerlache, who would be as famous as all the other famous explorers, but our Belgian explorer is a forgotten one.
Also, it is a great adventure you make together, because we have now European fund for that. So you have a lot of exchange between the 3 projects, and we can also give job to the unemployed people.
Oui, ça me rend très fier d'y participer, parce qu'on construit, j'apprends des choses que je faisais pas avant. Remonter le bateau à une échelle incroyable, quoi.
We're all common on that theme of skills, tourism development, exchange of ideas and culture, and cross-border. It really is working. It's not just words. It really is happening. It's a solid project that we've got here to do those things.
We put Belgium on the map, and we put our social projects on the map. So building a ship is a way to build the future of those people who are given to us by VDAB and other social organizations.
Blij met dit gigantische project, want het is een serieus project. Hè?
Ja, echt wel. Ja. Het is afwisselen aan 2 weken, het is een goede groep. Ik voel me wel goed bij deze opleiding. Ja.
Succes!
They are really a cracking bunch of people, bringing on the long-term unemployed or people with problems, come here, and it really does help them.
Water may not be a border, water has to connect us, and that's what we do with the ships.
It's great that we share a common interest.
It's amazing that people of different countries find together to talk about common interests, and the common interest is how can we rebuild ships, different ships in each country, with social awareness, and to make our maritime heritage live in our countries, and to connect those 3 initiatives together.
We've got to get ourselves a newsletter sorted out, further meetings, but not of formal kind, but exchange of ideas and skills. We've already talked about them doing jobs for the Medway Queen, us doing work for the other projects as well.
We make a lot of things for the education for the people who are not employed, but also for everybody we can explain how this old vessel was built, with where we can find the wood which is necessary for that, or what you use to build iron boats, like for example the Medway Queen. And it is we have to quite learn everything about that. And I think for the economic area, for the tourists, for the people can also visit the different countries.
The project partners attended Ostend for Anker Maritime Festival each year of the project to spread the message of H2C and the 3 ships to a wider European audience.
Absolutely brilliant. I mean, I've been wanting to come to Ostend for many years. Ostend and Anker is very well known, and this was the perfect opportunity to do it with our European partners.
Ostend for Anker gives us a great opportunity to promote our H2C project, the Medway Queen, the new Belgica and the Jean Bart.
I think it's very important for every partner to show that together we can share maritime organization and to present our different projects.
Well, basically that's been the key thing, being able to explain the project individually and collectively to all the different people walking, coming to the festival.
Oh, it's always nice to be around good mates, and they really are mates now, aren't they? We've formed marvellous friendships across the channel.
Hundreds of people have discovered the 3 projects, the 3 European projects, and have some documentation. And we have some translation, for instance, here in Flemish, because in Ostend it is a Flemish area, even if it is Belgium, and I think it is very important to respect the area where we are with the language, and even if we communicate with English, with French, but it is important.
I'm quite happy to be here on that Rupel ship, which is the first ship built by our European partners from Belgium. And we are now going on a 2-hour trip on the North Sea from Ostend.
My hands on the sea here, going to sea.
Very impressive.
Okay?
They've done us proud. I don't think we'll be able to match it. It's fantastic. It's it's something else.
About the stories and the history behind these projects, and that has launched this project in a more profound way. And being at a place like this, we can tell about our projects are more than maritime heritage. It's all about social inclusions, like the apprenticeship in England, our trainees, And we've seen the result of such projects in these 4 days, like the trip we did on the Ripple. That was the result of 5 years working with the trainees. And it's a famous ship now, being part of the tall ship race and so on.
I'm Mieke Godisaba from VDAB Belgium. We are partner in the H2C project, so we are very happy to be here with the opening of the visitor center. It looks very great and it's very interesting to see and actually see what the Medway Queen meant for the region and everything. It makes it visible, so it's very, very good.
It's very well done, and I say it as a compliment, but also at the first look you see the different functions the ship has had for pleasure during the war and after the war.
My father participated as this Dynamo operation during the Second War, and when I was young he told me what happened, and now we participate at the reconstruction, the restoration of this Medway Queen. We participate at this operation Dynamo. So for me it's a very, very interesting, and I discussed 2 years ago with a veteran of this operation, which was here today for this event, and it is something, a lot of emotion when I speak with this old ham.
And now a third function, used as a training tool with the apprenticeship to bring back a monument. That's what I think is the Medway Queen.
It feels like a really unique opportunity that only comes once in life, so I feel quite honoured, to be honest, to be given this job.
It's going to make so many people happy that it's going to be back on the waters, and it being at boat, it's going to be totally different work, and I'm so excited to get on the boat when it's here.
And now I am aware what was this boat and what happened with the Dunkirk low landing operation Dynamo. Now I am more aware of that.
In March 2013, the project partners convened at the InterEdge 2C's annual event in Rotterdam to engage with other 2C's projects and to learn about ways to continue the momentum created by their work together under the banner of Heroes 2C.
We are called Under Full Sail. That's really the slogan of this event. And it's not a coincidence we are in Rotterdam, one of the main ports in the world. So the idea of the cluster is really to valorize on what the projects have achieved today, where they actually come together and just not learn about their own project, but exchange with other projects and try and find new links and new results that are coming out of this. And in this way, they will also moving to a new future together. And in the end, that will also help them to make this transition to a new programming period with a new program and new opportunities for projects.
In September 2013, lead partners at the Medway Queen hosted a music festival with a cross-border flavour at their Gillingham HQ on the River Medway.
Today we are holding what we've called Medway Queen Festival of the 2Cs, one-day festival cross-border concert. We have one band, one Belgian choir coming from Ostend in Belgium. So what we had to do with that cross-border project was to organize what they call a social event, which is open to the public for free. So we decided that we're gonna bring some music from England, from France and from Belgium to them. So just have to hope that people will turn up, because we're doing all that for them.
It's a nice journey to come over, especially with the choir. This was the first time that we came from Ostend to Gillingham. I hope that people enjoyed our performances.
No, we enjoyed. People are it's a nice sphere. Everything, it's like a barbecue.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I think it's a good thing because of the exchange. There's a lot of different sort of people over here, and also we have, I think, one same goal. This is the boats, to preserve the boats. So this is, I think, it's one family now here.
And you can say there's 3 stories of 3 ships, but also 3 stories of different communities. And to speak with each other, to eat with each other, to build with each other. It's getting knowing each other more. And that's, I think, the basis of creating a more social Europe to participate on this intercultural cross-border project.
H2C had 3 aims, which were to socially include people into the society. The 3 organizations have managed to do that. They've trained either apprentices, trainees. Now we even work with people who are living on the street, all sorts of disadvantaged people. We aim to rebuild historic ships. As you can see behind me, now we have a Medway Queen here. The Jean Bar's advanced very well. The new Belgica is now going full speed ahead as well.
The H2C has not only assisted us to actually produce the ship that we've got right here. Behind me here is the workshop, which was almost exclusively funded by H2C, and of course the visitor centre. But the most important achievement that we've got from H2C is our ability to employ and train young people.
To improve tourism in some of the most deprived areas of Europe. Now that we have the ship back here in England, this is going to improve. The French numbers of visitors increasing every 6 months of about 30%. The Belgians as well are receiving more and more visitors. And most importantly, what is good in taking part in such European territorial cooperation projects is that it creates links between the countries, between organizations and people working towards the same thing. And now that we are coming to an end with H2C, we can only hope that we've created links strong enough to carry on all together in a future project, and obviously involve more people from the H2C area and from elsewhere in Europe if possible. That's how we will help create the social Europe we want to.
The ability for our employees, and particularly the apprentices, to interact with other people, the opportunity to do that doesn't come to many people. So I'm sure they would all reflect that it's been a wonderful opportunity for them, not only learn the skills that they've learned, but the chance to exchange views and cultures with other people in other countries.